Hey, good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Pastor Jason here with our morning check-in. The upper room disciplines today have us in Romans chapter 8. This is one of the lectionary texts for this week as well. Friends, and I invite you to hear these words from Paul written to the church in Rome. Romans chapter 8, verses 12 to 17. So then, brothers and sisters, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For all who are led by the Spirit of God are children of God. For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you received a spirit of adoption. When we cry, Abba, Father, it is that very Spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God, and joint heirs with Christ, if in fact we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. The author of the devotional today paints a nice picture of the contrast between kind of what our understanding of an heir is. The legalistic way in which it's framed, where the heir is the person who is oftentimes written into a contract, like into a family to receive an inheritance. It seems to be a very restrictive term. But to be God's heir is wide open and all encompassing. There's no limits on who gets to be a co-heir with Christ, who gets to be an heir of God, who gets to be a member of God's family and God's kingdom. There's no limitation to that. There's no procedures to that. Everyone is welcome and invited to come in and be a co-heir, to be equal in the family of God, equal in the kingdom of God, on equal footing, equal standing, everyone capable of inheriting the same thing, the same gifts of grace and salvation, the spirit of freedom to not fall back to being slaves of what we were once slaves to. It's an opportunity and it's an invitation for each and every human being on the earth to be an equal heir in the kingdom of God. And that is just one of the things that the Spirit calls out to us to be a part of. Just one of the things that the Spirit can kind of stir up within us is to go and share that message with those around us. So as we reflect on these verses from Romans today, friends, as we've kind of been asking you all week since last Sunday, how's the Spirit working in you today, this day? What desires, what passions, what leanings, what ideas, what's the Spirit stirring up within you to be put to work, making sure that everyone knows they're invited to equal standing in God's kingdom? It's hard for us to wrap our head around. It's hard for us to understand, I think, that level of equality. But with the Spirit's help, I think we can begin to grasp it and understand it. So how? How is the Spirit working in you as a co-heir with Christ? A co-heir with Christ in God's kingdom. How is the Spirit working in you to bring that about for everyone who you may encounter today, friends? Hey, have a great day. Hope you're able to get out and enjoy the cooler temps, some not get rained on too much. Have a wonderful Friday. Hope this serves to be the start of a great weekend. Be safe and be well. Remember how much that you are loved.